All right, and welcome back, everyone, to the Osu Taiko World Cup 2022. We are in the lower bracket finals, and this is going to be a match that determines who will get top 3 in this Osu Taiko World Cup. It's going to be Germany versus Indonesia, and it's going to be cast by me, Ethan, and InWolf.
Good morning.
Good morning, or good night, depending on where you're at in the world. It's 2 in the morning for me. This is quite a bad time for me.
Over here in Germany, it's 9 AM, which is very early for a match. But I think we're ready. I hope we're ready for early morning gaming.
I think I've heard X Martin say that they actually like morning matches, but I might be wrong on that. So I mean, yeah, I think Germany might actually like playing in the morning.
Yeah, I definitely don't hate them. It's better than like 4 PM because that's when I just, during the middle of the day, just crash. And then evening is fine again. I feel like most players can resonate to that.
Yeah, I can feel that. There's a lot of North American players that really like playing in the middle of the night, and I don't understand it. I'm like, I'm dead by now.
No, I can definitely understand that one. Even though I don't do insane scores, some of my better ones were set at like midnight, because apparently that's when I can play taiko. Midnight gaming, good.
The midnight buff is sometimes kind of OP. Alright, the roll's coming out in the chat. It looks like Germany is going to win the roll.
A 35-point lead. A first win for Germany in this match.
Yeah, they'll be the first to pick.
And Indonesia is banning Hard Rock 2 once again. Very sad, we're never going to see the 7th element.
This is such a cool match. As for people that don't know, both of these teams that are playing right now, they're currently playing to be top 3, and both of these teams have never been top 3 in TWC history. So whichever team ends up winning this match, it is going to be kind of a cool outcome. And I'm really excited to see what ends up happening.
Yeah. We see Germany banning the speed double time, probably because of XK's insane performance on it yesterday.
Yeah, they got a full combo on that. It was quite an insane performance. And Germany looks to be picking No Mod 4 for their first map.
Not to mention Katiduran also matched XK quite well. It's an understandable ban.
Yeah, very fair ban. And we're going to be going to a death streaming map for the first map of this match. And make sure your fingers are warmed up.
I do like that the first map we're going to see this match is the really, really fast stream map, which is like almost 4 minutes long. Good morning.
I hope your fingers are ready for death streams at like 7 in the morning. Oh wait, no, 9 in the morning.
They better be. We did see Oomphy full combo this map yesterday.
Oh.
Can we repeat that?
First map nerves though. Alright, we're about to be getting into the first map of this match. It's going to be Germany's pick. Indonesia, I believe, did not play this in their last match. This will be the first time we see them playing this map. Oh,
that's correct.
I think that was some client errors.
I would hope so.
I really hope they were. Yep, it looks like it's reverted. Alright, getting the first of many of these streams. Nobody's really dropping. He's the only one that's dropped accuracy so far. Oh, Nishizumi picking up the first miss of this match, end of the map.
And it's right after they got to 400 combos, so they just have to start again reaching that combo cap.
Oh yeah, that is unfortunate. Fortunately, there is plenty of notes in this map. It is going to give Germany a slight edge for now.
Definitely offsets the 100 count that Germany has right now. Versus XK's double S still standing, 1000 notes in.
Yeah, Zay actually has some pretty good accuracy as well. Score lead slowly going to the middle. I think Germany is dropping some 100s. It's going to cause the score to be pretty close. Oh my gosh, that was a pretty huge drop there from Oomphy, but XK actually trades it out, dropping the double S. It goes right back in favor of Germany.
XK dropping even below Oomphy right now, who was the lowest accuracy in the lobby.
That is so huge for Germany. Still fairly close, but now we're getting into a slowdown. Nichizumi missing quite a bit on this slowdown.
Multiple times. Xivy only full combo left.
Germany with a fairly sizable lead now going into the last section of the song. There is kind of a difficult speed up at the end of the song, if I recall correctly. Oh, Zay, though, gonna be dropping their full combo. Oh, no.
Oh,
that
no,
is a really unfortunate miss.
You hate to see it.
Still, though, Germany does have some buffer. Nichizumi's gonna be trading that miss from Zay earlier. They thankfully didn't note lock.
X can irgendwie slowly climb it back up to 99% accuracy.
Getting to the last section of the map now. The last death stream. And that is going to be it. Germany is going to take the first point of the match.
Look at these accuracies.
Oh, XK's accuracy. Oh my god. That is such an unfortunate note lock from them towards the middle part of the map. Everyone had good accuracy, though. It was just the miscount difference.
Yeah, you have like 56 or 100s in Germany's side versus just 34 in Indonesia's. But then you have so many more misses.
Yeah, Germany didn't really note lock too much whenever they ended up missing. They just missed like once or twice and then just kept on going. That allowed them to have an advantage at the end. They'll take that map. Because whenever Indonesia missed, they kind of note locked a bit on some of those streams.
Yeah. And Indonesia straight up picking no mod 6. A map they performed really well on yesterday.
XK's score on this was insane. I wonder if they can replicate that today. They got 4 100s. Which is absolutely insane for a gimmick map in the finals pool.
Well, once again, Umfi got 14 100, so there's not a major difference between those two players. They will need to replicate those scores, and their second player has to match them. This can go either way. Obviously, I feel like Indonesia has some confidence, because if you compare the scores from yesterday, Indonesia wins. But it's only by like 20,000? Not even. 14,000 points, which isn't a huge lead.
Yeah, especially on a map that's under 2 minutes, it's definitely not a huge lead.
Round 2. Stop the record. Let's go.
Mir's favorite map, indeed.
We stand gimmick maps. Alright, getting started. Indonesia's first pick. Since their first pick, they must have quite a bit of confidence to be able to pick it as their first map in both matches.
Both teams picked this as their first match in a match. Obviously Germany didn't this one. But they did against Sweden.
Yeah, I guess they were just gonna wait for them to pick it. XK with a pretty early miss. Jolt as well! This is gonna be a good start for Germany.
That's what I mean, they need to match their scores from yesterday, and if they don't, Germany can run away.
Yeah, both players on Germany side has an SS right now, although that's likely to change in a moment. Oh no, Mew's gonna be picking up a miss, and Oompi's gonna drop their SS. Still though, Oompi does have the full combo.
Mew's score was much later. That matters more than the ones the Indonesian players got. But as Mew reaches for her combo cap, never mind.
But they're that's gonna help out Indonesia a lot. Yeah, it's gonna start going over to their side, despite Oompi's full combo. All of the pressure is down Oompi. It's still so close, but it's favoring Indonesia just slightly. They need to hold on to their combos, or else it's going to be a break point. We're getting towards the end of the map. Jones missing last second! Oompi traced it! Oh my god, it almost went over the Germany side! Oh my god! Jones gave me a heart attack there. Indonesia's going to prevent the break point, though, just barely at the end.
6,000 points of difference only.
That was incredibly intense. I thought it was gonna flip over at the very end. But Oompi unfortunately missing, and that's gonna allow Indonesia to be able to take the point.
Both teams winning their first pick. Where will Germany go next? Could go hidden one. That's generally a map Germany likes. Even though that's also a map Indonesia can perform on.
Yeah, Indonesia is a pretty scary team on hidden. But Germany's also a pretty scary team on hidden. Both these teams are pretty good at hidden, so it's kind of a gamble.
I'm wondering how good Germany is at Hard Rock 1 because they banned it against Sweden. But also Indonesia banned Hard Rock 2. Something to keep in mind.
Round 2.
That is Hidden 1, Lonerism.
Predicting the pick.
Insider knowledge IC emoji? Answer, no.
The God reads coming in.
The obligatory slow hidden map. Lots of techie rhythms.
Yeah, a lot of places players can trip up on. There's nowhere you're really truly safe from just a random miss.
So we see the same rosters as the last time this map was played in both their matches, I think. Kuchi und Mew on Germany's side, Apache, Bole and XK on Indonesia's.
Yeah, these look to be the same rosters. Alright, about to get started with the third map of this match. Germany's second pick. This is kind of a map I could see Indonesia maybe just getting a crack score. Like XK just truly goes gamer mode, and then they just end up breakpointing.
Yeah, it's another case like Nomad 6. Both teams, their scores are so close when you compare them yesterday. Both teams are capable of full combo in this map. And it's just that one full combo that will carry, especially on a map like this.
Germany has the early accuracy lead. XK struggling a little bit with accuracy right now. Around 96 to 97-ish. Although, as I'm saying that, they're recovering a bit. Now Appa is the one struggling with accuracy.
Yeah, it's hard to say what counts as struggling with accuracy in this map when everyone does.
That is true. Everyone's holding out their combo for now, though. Oh, Minakuchi is going to be picking up the first miss of the map. But the accuracy difference, oh my, wait. XK is going to be missing.
Appa's a bully too.
Everyone missing around that area aside from Mew. Germany's just started to run away with this. Oh my gosh. Amateur missing again.
Yeah, Germany has a huge accuracy lead right now, and even though Mainkuchu dropped again, they have a massive accuracy lead too.
Yeah, the accuracy is carrying Germany right now. And Mew's combo as well. Mew is like destroying this map right now. Oh, both players side of Indonesia missing again. I think Germany's just running away with this map. Indonesia's gonna need a huge drop from Germany soon. Navicho's really struggling towards the later half of this map. And now the score lead's just way too far, I think, for any sort of potential to come back.
And Mew got it.
Oh my, Mew actually is gonna be full comboing. Yeah, like you said, one of these players could just run away with this map, and Mew looks to be the player that was chosen today for that.
I think Mew is going to be much happier with this score than yesterday. There's the obligatory, let's go!
Let's go!
How will Indonesia respond? I could see number 3.
I could see that as well. I think they had a pretty good score yesterday, if I recall correctly.
They definitely did. Kato and XK both getting 160k on the map.
Yeah, and since DT2 is banned, that might be the other speed map they're looking to play.
Alternatively, if they're feeling very spicy, there is Hidden 2, which is basically 300 BPM map.
That is an option.
A map we haven't seen played yet, because it was banned once and ignored once. We're going to see neither map for because we're going to non-binarity, the tech map.
I'm slightly surprised Indonesia's picking this. I thought Germany might have been the one to pick this over them. And I believe...
I'm on the same boat.
Yeah, I believe Indonesia ignored this in their last match.
They did. So we don't know what they could have gotten yesterday. We only know what Germany did get. which was almost 1.8 million as a team score. Neither player FC, so that might change. Like with Just Team with Hidden One.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of players like tend to improve their scores by quite a bit on the next day on day 2 of their losers bracket matches.
I think that's true for all the maps so far. Except No Mod 6.
Oh wait, yeah, No Mod 6 actually is, yeah.
No Mod 6 is special.
It's a special app, okay. One of my personal favorite songs in the pool. Alright, starting up in just a moment. Indonesia's second pick. We still haven't seen our breakpoint in this match, although we have gotten scarily close on one of these maps.
Could this be another?
This might be this is definitely a map that I feel like favors Germany, so it's kind of interesting seeing Indonesia pick this. So I guess they're really prepared. They might have seen Germany's scores and went, we can beat that.
Yeah, we don't know what they have hiding on their sheets.
Yeah. But this might be a case of they saw what Germany's scores were and thought it looked beatable.
For 3 minutes and 40 seconds of tech, lots of things can happen.
Yeah. This map has a lot of tricky rhythms. Minakuchi with an early miss.
Lucky for them, not even 100 points combos in, but it's still a miss nonetheless. Actually, never mind, it seemed to be have a client thing.
Oh, yeah, that was Client, okay. That looked like a very legit miss. Client really trolled us there. Oh, XK though, that looked like it was definitely a real miss. Germany with a slight lead for now. Off of accuracy and the combo from XK's miss just a bit ago. This section particularly tricky, and Minakuchi is going to be missing on this. Kenny Duran does trade it.
And the accuracy suffered a lot on Indonesia's side there. With 96-97% accuracy currently being what they have, while Germany's players both have 98.
Kenny Duran with another miss. Extending Germany's score lead just that little bit more.
And now they know. They know.
This pick might be backfiring for Indonesia. We still do have the other half of the map to go, but Germany has a really solid score lead.
Hopefully they can keep their nerves in check after being able to see the scores, because that can influence your play.
Yeah. Everyone there was forced to see the score difference. Germany knows they're ahead, and that if they win this is going to be a break point. That'll be huge for them. Kenny Duran's going to be missing on this speed up. Oompi does trade it. Indonesia need to keep combos. There is one diff spike at the end of the map, if I recall correctly, but I don't know if that'll be enough for Indonesia to be able to take it at the last moment.
It is currently a 50,000 score difference, so it will require a lot to happen on Germany's side for Indonesia to be able to take this.
Okay, never mind, there is not a, I misremembered. Yeah, there is not a, diff spike at the end, that is it. That is a pretty huge breakpoint there for Germany.
And it's the only breakpoint they technically need in this entire match. As long as they keep their own picks. Always one miss scores.
Oh yeah, the miscount from those three players look pretty even. I can't really see Ketty Duran's miscount though. I have to go to the MP link. Oh yeah, 7 misses. Yeah, it looks like that might have been the main difference between both of the teams.
Yep, and roughly similar 100 counts for everyone, except Mainkuri having much less with 29 compared to 51 or 44 or 50.
Yeah, that helped out Germany a bit as well. Yeah, that is a really important breakpoint for Germany in this match. But
And
it
we're
is
going to straight to another tech map.
from one tech map to the other. All right.
But so you were saying?
Yeah, that is a really huge breakpoint for Germany in this match. And as you said, the only breakpoint they really need. But it is first to 7. There is quite a bit of maps you have to go through still.
Four more picks they have to win. And if they lose one of their own maps, it's back to status quo. Just every team playing their own map as well as they can. This is a map we saw Indonesia play, but not Germany. And we saw XK with a full combo and Katadura with a scary accuracy and a 1 miscount. So I'm interested to see what Germany has to offer.
This is quite a difficult map to act, so I definitely do not blame Kedidorn for struggling quite a bit with accuracy on this. But yeah, having that kind of accuracy can be a bit scary, because then your combo, like, you have to keep your combo just that much more. Because if you end up dropping your combo and you have low accuracy, it could destroy your team's total score. Alright, starting up in just a moment. It's gonna be HR1. One of the only HRs they can pick is HR2 was banned by Indonesia. Oh, never mind, actually. I think client had a... Okay, it looks like they, like, MP aborted. Or not. One of the players is stuck loading.
We got bamboozled.
Oh god. Internet's doing a funny.
starting attempt number 2 of starting the map.
Alright, attempt number 2, I believe. We need all of Indonesia's internet to go towards these 2 players right now, please. Oh, it looks like they loaded. Come on. Oh, okay, it looks like it loaded, thank God. It took like a suspiciously long amount of time.
We're seeing no skip strats featuring ghost tapping.
Yep. Flex the ghost tapping skills.
Very important. So this is OD 9.8 and only 2 minutes long, so not a lot of error you're allowed to do. And a very tight window for your 100s.
Oh, Oomphy picking up the first miss. They still have the lead though, despite the miss off of accuracy. Oh, never mind. It flipped over to Indonesia's side. Seems just going back and forth. Nearly everyone's struggling to act this. Although Germany does have the act lead.
And it's sometimes enough for the score lead. But only sometimes.
It's just going back and forth constantly. Germany with the very slight lead as we get into the break.
We get to
Players
see the accuracies.
Oh gosh, yeah, they get to see that it's super close. Oomphy, despite missing earlier, they recovered their accuracy, and now Germany's able to have a slight lead. Oh, a lot of 100s there from Indonesia. Kenny Durden picking up a miss. It's now favoring Germany by a decent bit now. Still a little bit of map though. XK and Kenny Durden though both missing on the same pattern.
That's
and the chance of a comeback, yeah, the chances of a comeback does not look like to be possible. Germany's gonna take their first point of the match.
Mein Kuchen with the only full combo.
Oh, that is an
and the
insane
highest
score.
accuracy.
That is an insane score. Almost 99% on this map is insane.
Now Indonesia wants to pick something they feel very comfortable on, so they can get another point in this match. Because they are falling behind. They don't want that.
Yeah,
As
they're
a viewer, we
starting.
don't either.
Yeah, they're starting to fall a little bit behind. Germany might be able to run away with this if they aren't careful.
I'm still leaning towards number 3 and double time 1. Because those are 2 picks that Indonesia in comparison has quite comfortable scores on compared to Germany.
Yeah, that might be one of their next 2 picks. Free mod looks to be quite scary as both teams are very good at free mod. So I think both teams might be trying to avoid that for now. And no mod 5 I feel like would just be really close, just like no mod 6. No mod 3,
is
yep.
the 304 BPM speed map. Potentially Indonesia's second point in this match. We definitely need it.
Yeah, they need this point. If Germany gets another break point, it's going to be a really big uphill battle for Indonesia.
FRC switching in for Germany.
I believe this is gonna be the first map they're on in this match. Yep, I checked the scores. Yep, this is the first time they're playing this match.
One player missing from the German side to complete the roster once again. But there's still a few maps to go, we might see them.
Yep.
We're seeing a tactical timeout which gives Indonesia too much minutes to prepare.
Yeah, they might be trying to think out their pick strategy, which is honestly very fair. You're down by quite a bit of points. It's currently 4-1. Definitely a decent idea to strategize your picks out. A lot of teams haven't been using tactical timeouts, I've noticed. It's been a bit of an underrated thing to use.
I've seen lots of teams saving it in case tiebreaker happens. And then just both teams using it at once.
Just getting a free, like, practice attempt on it.
More like just getting your nerves under control within the 4-minute window.
Yeah, that is also a good point. I think using it mid-match can definitely be a good idea if the match is not going how you thought it would go. And like some picks, they're playing way better than you expect. You might need to reevaluate your strategy.
Here we go. The map is starting. Break is over.
Alright, now that the players might have gotten their nerves under control, going to be getting into the next map. This is Indonesia's pick. This is a very important map for Indonesia to win. They cannot afford another breakpoint. XK with some early 100s. Not sure if it was on those finishers. I was not looking at their screen.
It will even out a bit with FRC finding a 100 of you.
Minakuchi's really liking to ghost tap on this section.
It's the kind of section in the song you have to ghost tap on. It's required by the taiko gods.
Yep. I love watching Japan ghost tap. They always like ghost tap in places I feel like they shouldn't, but they do it anyway.
And then they double S.
Yeah, then they just double S. Like the map's just too easy. They need to make it harder.
Also, I don't know when it happened, but FRC did miss.
Oh, I did not notice that at all, yeah.
We were so enamored by Mein Kuchi's ghost tapping that we just didn't see.
Yeah, I was literally... I literally just tunnel visioned up my... Yeah, that Indonesia now has the lead.
And I was about to point out Katie Duran's double S on Indonesia's side, and then I wanted to point out Mein Kuchi's double S just now, but that's gone too.
Yeah, this section is a bit tricky to act.
Lowest V does that to people.
Yeah, lowest V after you've just been playing high BPM for a while kind of does that. XK though missing right as we get to the speed up. Kenny Dirt as well. That was gonna flip right back over to Germany's side. This is really huge for Germany. Indonesia cannot afford a breakpoint on this map. FRZ and Kuchi both missing though. Now the misses are traded. Indonesia has a combo advantage going to the next section. Things are getting really spicy towards the end of the map. Combo's now favoring Indonesia. But Germany still has the lead slightly for now, off of accuracy, I think. It's so incredibly close. FRZ with a huge miss right there. It flips over to Indonesia's side off the miss. Another miss from FRZ. We're getting towards the end of the map. There is a diff spike, I think, but Indonesia need to hold on to their combos, and they have this. FRZ with more misses. The stamina is starting to get to them. Oh no. Indonesia are running away with this map.
And they needed this. They needed the score difference they have right now, and they needed to win the pick, and they do.
Oh man. Yeah, Indonesia really needed this point, and they got it by 78,000. It was so incredibly close until the end, where FRZ, it looked like their stamina just unfortunately died towards the end.
Can't blame, it was 3 minutes of 300 BPM. Mein Kuchi with 1 miss and 11 100s, very pleasant. But also XK with 15 100s and 5 misses. Katie Duran very slightly behind XK only. 2,000 score difference between the two players.
Getting a map with that big of a score difference might be the momentum Indonesia needs to be able to come back into this match. But Germany does have the next pick. We'll have to see what they respond with.
I feel like it's no mod 5 or F3 mod. It's time.
Mod 5 feels really RNG, but yeah, we're starting to run out of picks that are comfy for both these teams. I think Indonesia still have DT1 as a fairly comfy pick. But for Germany, a lot of these other maps feel a bit more, it could go either way. To be fair, Mod 5 though, I have not seen either of these teams play it.
Yeah, we haven't seen Hidden 2 or Uber 6 at all in both matches, so we don't know how those teams perform. And I'm very interested, especially in Hidden 2, because we saw in Hidden 1 Germany might have a slight lead in just Hidden playing, but Indonesia taking the speed points might put Hidden 2 in their favor. And it might be a reason we haven't seen the map, because the teams don't know how Hidden 2 would go.
Nomad 1. This is the last map I was expecting, but okay.
Obligatory anime style song.
Yeah, obligatory anime style song for Nomad 1. Although it doesn't happen as much in Taiko. Map's a little bit shorter than most Nomad ones, but...
Yeah, it's nearly 3 minutes, pretty just slightly above average length.
Yeah, BPM's also slightly a bit higher than standard no mod 1s, but we're getting to a stage in the tournament where 240 is comfortable for most players. Alright, about to start the next map. This is Germany's pick. Indonesia's gonna need to get a breakpoint soon. It's no mod 1, so I mean, if they're gonna do it, it definitely could be this map.
Yeah, no mod 1 always feels a bit RNG before we see the map being played.
We're getting to the point, though, with the difficulty scaling that no mod 1's gonna be a little bit more about combo than just raw accuracy. It's gonna be a bit interesting to see how this ends up going. Germany has a very, very slight ACK lead, but it's only by about 1 or 2 100s. Everyone's holding on pretty good accuracy so far. I was about to say Umpi does have an SS, but he did drop it. Oh, Kenny Durn getting 100 on the finisher.
And for 1/3.
Oh, yeah. Germany's a little bit more of a score lead, but it's still just by a few 100s. Later after this map does get a bit more tricky. I start seeing some more act drops. vv1458565934 picking up the first miss of the map. Score lead flips over to Indonesia's side.
Yeah, the accuracy suffered a bit with that miss.
This could be the breakpoint Indonesia need. Still have another half of the map to go, though. All the other 3 players in the lobby are holding on to their full combos. vv1458565934, the only one who has missed so far. Although we're getting some pretty intense sections right here. These patterns are quite brutal to ACK and combo. All these players seem to be hitting it so far. See if that remains. I think Germany suffered with a kind of an ACK drop in that section, though, as Indonesia, I think, increased their score lead by a little bit.
It does look bad to be the case, and with no one dropping there, I don't think anything.
Although, just as you say that, XK does drop. vv14 and Umpi, though, both missing at the exact same note. I think Indonesia is just going to run away with this. Kenny Durn, the only full combo in the lobby. There's not too much map left. And Kenny Durn's going to full combo, and Indonesia's going to take a breakpoint that they really needed in this match. And oh my gosh, impressive scores all around, but yeah, that full combo really helped out Indonesia, and overall the miscount favored them.
Both Indonesians having less 100s than the German players. And now Indonesia can bring this to 4-4 once again. And
yeah, now
closer to a tiebreaker.
Yeah, this could go to tiebreaker. With how things are looking right now, a lot of the maps we have left, I feel like could go either way. Aside from DT1, which favors Indonesia slightly. Could we be seeing a tiebreaker to determine the top 3 in TWC? That would be absolutely insane.
It would. I would love it. I would also be scared. Huh.
Yeah, yeah, because you're definitely rooting for Germany. Oh, no mod 5. Oh, I forgot it was a meta room song for No Mod 5. Okay, maybe this is my favorite song in the pool. Either this or No Mod 5. Kind of hard to choose. Although this pool has so many bangers, it's a bit hard to choose which one would be my favorite song.
I definitely feel that. There's quite a lot of good songs in this pool. I'm interested to see how this map goes, because, well, we know how number 2 went, which was also an Indonesia pick, but a German win. They can't have that happen again just now.
Yeah. I feel like this map's just in between No Mod 6 and No Mod 2. Like, it has some gimmicky parts, but it's not like pure gimmick like No Mod 6.
Yeah, it's definitely an in between. And we also see X Martin joining in for Germany. For 6th player.
Yep. The final 6th player for Germany. First time we're seeing them in this match. Alright, about to get in Minakuchi for Germany. It looks like they had to restart their game.
And there they are. Everyone's here.
The whole gang's here. Alright, starting up No Mod 5. Indonesia's next pick of the match. We still haven't seen any free mods being played. Oh, DJ Bancho. Y'all didn't get to hear it, but I had to hear it for an extra couple of seconds. DJ Bancho making their surprise appearance for No Mod 5. Very nice.
Always very cool.
No, Minakuchi with a really early miss.
And XK trading!
Oh. Everyone just missing on sex from Kenny Durr, and they're holding on their combo. Xmar dropping by a bit. Kenny Durr is just combo gaming these past 2 maps so far. See if they can continue that in the second half of this map. Indonesia with a slight score lead for now. Everyone's recovering their combo. And now everyone's about to hit the 400 max combo multiplier.
Let's go, it has not changed at all since basically 1 quarter into the map.
Yeah. I believe there's a speed up towards the end though, and that might start changing things. We'll have to see. Minikuchi missing. That's huge for Indonesia. It's gonna increase their score lead even more. XK is gonna be traded at miss, but Kenny Dirt is still holding on to their combo. And I believe that's the end of the map. I don't know how much more there is really left.
I don't think there's anything.
Yeah. Even if there is anything really to just mess up some players at the end. Kenny Duran is going to be full comboing that, and oh my gosh, they have been playing pretty well these past 2 maps. XK, what is that? What is that accuracy? XK, that is illegal. How did I not know this? What? How? Oh my god, that is insane.
Indonesia clutched their way back into the match, but Germany needs to regain their momentum because they've lost 3 maps in a row. They don't want that trend to continue to their pick, and we're going to see Fremont, finally. We were forced to see it now anyway.
Yeah, both these teams are running out of maps. They kind of have to pick Fremont at some point.
Yeah, we need to play at least 3 more maps, and there's only 2 maps left that are not Fremont.
Both players decided Indonesia. They both had phenomenal scores. That was really hard for Germany to compete with. And yeah, Indonesia now is starting to gain some momentum. Germany was up 4-1, and now it's 4-4. As you said, 3 maps in a row going in favor of Indonesia. Germany need to stop this soon, or else it's going to get out of control, and Indonesia might be able to take this and get the top 3 spot in this TWC. This is the losers bracket. Whoever loses this match is knocked out of the tournament. Very huge match for both of these teams.
Indeed.
This is a map where Indonesia played pretty well in their last match. I believe XK got a full combo with Hidden Hard Rock. I'm pretty sure Germany will also be going in with Hidden Hard Rock.
So we're in an interesting situation where Germany, in comparison, had a better score on this. Indonesia went with Hidden Hard Rock and Hidden yesterday, and like you said, XK full combo, but Upper Jaboli struggled a lot with Hidden on this map because these slow streams are absolutely brutal. So Germany only opted for a single Hard Rock and got 2 very, very solid scores that bet the Hidden Hard Rock full combo XK had yesterday. However, if Upper Jaboli performs better with Hidden today than yesterday, they might not be able to beat that score even just playing perfectly.
Yeah, this is definitely a risky pick. Depends on if Apaja is feeling better on this map today. Or if XK might be feeling worse with Hidden Hard Rock today than yesterday. They might end up dropping a few misses. You don't really know.
Well, if Germany just goes with Hidden Hard Rock this time. Like,
Oh,
Mute is...
yeah, that's an option.
That's definitely not a Nomad. So we have a Hidden Hard Rock battle at the top, and at the bottom we have Hard Rock versus Hidden. I think that's the battle we have to watch out for.
Yeah, I think if Minikuchi can handle the high SV sections and not drop on them, it could be huge. Apaja is gonna be struggling with that low SV section towards the end. That low SV stream is really brutal. But if Minikuchi ends up missing on some of those higher SV sections, it might just be a 50-50, really. We're just gonna have to wait and find out. Germany with an athlete to begin with things off. XK struggling to hold accuracy at the beginning. They're at 95 for a moment there, now recovering up. It's around 97.
about to enter the slow.
Yeah, this is one of the first sections that's going to be really difficult for Apogee to be able to keep their combo.
And the
Germany
accuracy.
Yeah, oh my, that is a huge drop there from Apogee. Germany is just running away with this lead right now. This is a huge score lead. Apogee is struggling so much with this section. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Indonesia can recover.
There's 300,000, almost
Yeah,
400,000.
Yeah, there's just not enough map left. They would need both players to have Germany to just note lock and not be able to play this at all. Ow. Oh my god.
Thank you, DJ Client, very based.
My ears right there. I have never heard DJ Client do that. Oh my gosh. That is a first for DJ Client. They really went hard at it there. And Germany is going to be taking that point. Apogee was really struggling there at the end of there. That was so unfortunate. Apparently Mew tabbed out on accident. Oh my gosh.
That's a much needed 5th point Germany just got. I'm willing to go say that Indonesia's not going to pick free mod. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I think they're going with DT1, and then they might risk it with maybe another. Actually, there isn't even any Nomons left. So now that I think about it, they picked all Nomons. They have Hidden 2, but I feel like Germany might be favored on it. I don't know.
But I think Hidden 2 is exactly that's the problem. It's speed, which is good for Indonesia, as you've seen, and as you know from Germany's speed ban. But it's also Hidden, which is more good for Germany. So it's in a really weird spot.
Yeah, I feel like Indonesia's in a weird spot with picks.
We're instead going to see free mod 1.
Alright.
The Mutsukazi.
Wow, they pulled a Muzu.
Another map where we haven't seen Hidden Hard Rock for Germany yesterday. Will that change? It might have to, because XK got a full combo on it yesterday. And with a very good score, and Katy Duran only getting a single miss. So I guess a potential double Indonesia full combo. You kind of have to triple mod as well.
Yeah, I think both teams are going to be triple modding this. XK is just always on Hidden Hard Rock, it feels like, so definitely on Indonesia's side. And Germany, with Minakuchi, I feel like they're going to go Hidden Hard Rock. Pretty excited to see how Katy Duran plays this. They've kind of been on fire for the past few maps they've been on. And yeah, we're seeing Hidden Hard Rock from both teams. Katy Duran and Oophi fighting with Hidden and Hard Rock. Everyone holding other SS. Just I say that, it does drop though, as starting into a bit of a speed up. Indonesia with a very, very slight score lead.
And now the double SS are gone as he got into the tech.
Germany now has the score lead though. RC's flipped over. Everyone keeping their combo for now. It keeps on flipping over to both sides. Now Indonesia has the score lead for now.
If it was some massive egg drops on Germany's side.
It is so close right now. Everyone's gonna be hitting that. I'm surprised nobody's dropped their combos. Still jamming out their half the map. Score's tied there for a second, I think. Oh, it flips right back over to Germany's side, but Minakuchi is gonna be missing. Flips right back over to Indonesia. He's just going back and forth, but that miss there is gonna be huge for Indonesia. Minakuchi missing more. This is huge.
Don't think there's any coming back. There's not much left in this map.
We're getting towards the end. Yeah, that's the last like really hard pattern in this map. I think that is it for Germany on this pick. And that is it for Germany on this map. Indonesia is going to take it. No breakpoints for the past two maps. 5-5, both teams on their last pick. We might be seeing a tiebreaker to determine top three, guys. Oh my goodness.
Both teams are guaranteed one more pick in this match. So we're also guaranteed to see a map we haven't seen yet, which is either Scarlatti or Uber 6. Or both. We could see both.
We could. I really hope we get to see both.
I do not think Germany is going to pick double time 1. There's 3 maps left, and the one map that I would expect very much released is double time.
Yeah, Hidden 2, DT1, and Fremont 3 are the last 3 maps. DT1's going to be favoring Indonesia. I think Fremont 3 might favor Germany, but we haven't seen either of these teams play that map, so it's a bit hard to tell exactly. Just making predictions. Fremont 3, though, is going to be the next map. We haven't seen this map in a match in finals.
The Ice OC Odd Stream map. Blessed with a llama.
A lot of old school streams on this. X Martin coming in for Germany. Probably going to be playing Hidden on this. Oompi coming in for Germany. Apaja Bole coming in for Indonesia. Seems like they've been playing with Hidden, so might be seeing Hidden from them, and maybe Hidden Harder from XK? I think Germany might be modding.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Hidden Hardware on Germany's side, because if anyone would do it, it would be Eva, Minekuchi, or Mew. But as you can see, you can't see them.
It would be quite interesting if you could see what mods they had selected in real time. Not sure how you'd be able to implement that, but it would be interesting.
It would.
I like to imagine the players would just troll the would just troll Twitch chat though with that. Alright, about to get started in a moment. I think we're going to be seeing a mod advantage from Indonesia on this, which could help them out a lot, but it could also backfire hugely, as this is a very streamy map. If XK ends up missing a lot on one of those streams, it could end up being really bad for Indonesia. And yeah, looks like we're pretty dead on with the mods. Indonesia having that mod advantage is going to be huge. It could also backfire. Yeah, I was just gonna say it could backfire. But XK is a very legendary player, especially with hitting Hard Rock.
No one missing of a Monodon.
Indonesia having the score lead. We're about to get into one of the first streams. Apa Aja Bullet gonna be picked up. Oh my, that is a huge drop right there. They are no locking. Oh my god, the no lock there. Oh no. XK also missing. XK, you are, oh my. Both players side of Indonesia no locking an insane amount.
That's a huge advantage for Germany.
Oh man, that might be it for Indonesia on this map. Her call, this is Germany's pick.
And both German players have a higher score than even XK with hidden Hard Rock, and that's the most important part right now.
Indonesia needs both players on the side of Germany to have a similarly huge no-lock for things to start evening up. We do have another death stream coming in though. Apa Aja Bullet missing once, but they're not gonna no-lock at least. Oh my gosh, they're missing a little bit more though. Upi missing once, but that's just not gonna be enough to change things. And I think it is over for Indonesia on this map.
It's Martin with the only full combo on Germany's side.
And yeah, an impressive full combo there from X Martin. Those were some really unfortunate no-locks there from Indonesia. Both players really struggling with those streams. And it looks like they overmodded just a little bit too much.
Both Germany players outperforming the hidden Hard Rock. And it's now Indonesia's choice. Hidden 2, a map we have zero information about, or Double Time 1, where we do know that Indonesia would have beaten Germany by over 100,000 points, using their last score.
Indonesia is really scared of DT1 though. They have, even though the stats to, okay, we're not going to be seeing DT1, we're seeing Hidden 2. Alright.
This could be it. But this, as I mentioned, it's a speed map, so it's very much something Indonesia likes.
Oh my, I am so scared right now. We have no info on these players on this map, and this is going to be the map that determines tiebreaker. Will Germany be able to close out this match and get top 3 and deny Indonesia the chance at a tiebreaker, or will Indonesia be able to win on their own pick? And then we'll be seeing a tiebreaker to see who will make it into the top 3 of this Taiko World Cup. We will have to wait and find out. I am so nervous for these players right now.
I am too.
This is quite a long map as well.
Quite a long map. It's reduced slider velocity, but it's also still speed for this long. Right before potential tiebreaker. This is fine.
If I recall correctly, the tiebreaker has some speedy-ish parts in it.
The tiebreaker has everything.
Yeah, tiebreaker has everything. It's also 8 minutes long. I just want to say this right now. I almost forgot about this, but it's 8 minutes long. So stamina is really going to come in handy. And we're playing a very streamy kind of map right before or a very speedy map right before.
Actually, you skip like 40 seconds, so it's only 7 minutes long, which is such a drastic difference. Wait, no, it's not, huh?
Only 7 minutes long.
If it's above 4, it's too long. At least from mere human beings, and not taiko god robots.
True. Getting started with Hidden 2. Could be the last map Indonesia plays of this TWC. It is their last pick of this match. Germany have a very, very slight score lead. It's only by a few 100s. Pretty much like 1 or 2 100s.
I reckon that's going to change.
Yep, and that changes immediately as now Indonesia have the score lead, but by not too much. Everyone.
The first drop. Oh, never mind, it was Client, but Ufi now having a real drop.
Kenny Durant does trade that though.
And we once again see best boss.
Oh my, both players, everyone's gonna see the scores. Ufi and Kenny Durant trading submissives earlier. I think he did use a slight accuracy lead. That's not by a lot. Still have the other half of the map to go. Things are incredibly close. Kenny Durant with a huge miss. Ufi trades it right away. Oh my gosh. Indonesia. Oh, he might shoot you with a huge miss. XK the only full combo in the lobby. XK needs to hold on to this combo. Ufi with another miss. Indonesia has some breathing room, and they need this point so desperately to get the tiebreaker. We could be seeing tiebreaker, boys.
It's fair. It's so close.
Oh my gosh. We're so close to seeing tiebreaker. Kenny Durant, though, is going to be picking up a miss. Make things a little bit more close, but XK still holding on that full combo for now. Does that miss? It's closing in a little bit. Kenny Durant also picking up some 100s. Getting close to the end. I think we might be seeing tiebreaker, but it's too... Oh my... But it missed right there from XK!
But it might be too late.
I think it might be too late. Oh wait, that was Client. Oh my gosh. Client, you cannot be trolling us at this moment. And that is it. We are going to be seeing a tiebreaker to determine the top 3 of this Osu Taiko World Cup. XK with a phenomenal full combo on that map to help secure Indonesia that point.
With only 2100s as well.
And the best accuracy in the lobby as well with the full combo. Minakuchi right behind them on accuracy, but the misses... Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we're seeing tiebreaker. Indonesia were down 4-1. Germany looked to be running away with this match, but now they've brought it back, and now it is 6-6. Only one team will get to remain after this last map.
We see an Indonesian player asking Germany for a timeout. Will it happen?
Will it happen? I would not be too surprised if we do see a timeout.
And now we've got two big questions to ask. Who's going to play and who's going to mod? Or will
If
we actually see
anyone
no mod
mods this.
tiebreaker? Because I don't think we will.
It's
Despite it being this long.
It's such a long map. Trying to read HR for this long is absolutely absurd, and hidden might be very difficult in some of these sections.
That hasn't stopped players in the past.
That has not stopped players in the past at all.
I'm getting the timeout. That gives us a lot of time to consider another thing. Banners. You can now give energy to your team, or at least hope it does, by purchasing a banner of your favorite country. It doesn't have to be in Germany or Indonesia, but if you want to give either of these teams more power, now's your time.
Yeah, if you guys want to help support the Osu Taiko World Cup or one of these teams, definitely consider purchasing a banner on the Osu store on the website. Helps out the stream and helps out just the tournament in general. Looks like XK and Katie Duran are going to be playing for Indonesia. Oh, Katie Duran and okay, they have duplicate themselves for a second. We had a German Katie Duran for a second, but now they have gone back over to Indonesia.
Maximum power.
It looks like we're going to be seeing Umfi and Minkuchi for Germany on this last map. This is so interesting. I was thinking this match could go to tiebreaker, but I did not think it would actually end up going to tiebreaker. And if you saw how the match was going when it was 4-1, the fact that it's now a tiebreaker is absolutely insane.
As a Team Germany fan, you probably did not want to see this happen. But as an exciting match fan, you definitely wanted to see a tiebreaker happen for top 3. It's the only way.
I personally put my channel points on Indonesia winning this, so seeing this go to tiebreaker is very nice to see. But I am definitely a fan of exciting matches, and this looks to be one of them.
Indeed.
Just one more map, though, to determine things.
Also worth noting, the client is denying us listening to the song early on to make it more intense. Obviously.
Yep. The client's grand scheme. All right, I think we're going to be starting, though, in just a moment. This is the final map of this match. This is going to determine who makes the top 3. Both of these teams have never been top 3 in a Taiko World Cup to date, and that will change today as one of these teams will be passing it through and making it to the top 3. But first, they will have to play this map. Everything is on the line now. I can only imagine the nerves from both these teams right now.
Yeah. Germany wants the Europe represent in the top 3. We have seen last with the United Kingdom. And Indonesia got 4th place one time before, and they want to beat that. They want to finally get top 3 after all these years.
All right. Hopefully, we'll be starting in a moment. I'm kind of interested to see what mods we'll see. I don't think we'll be seeing any mods, but maybe we will. I'm kind of thinking both teams might just go with no mod only. Maybe a hidden. I could see maybe both teams having one hidden player, though.
I've stopped not believing hidden being possible. It will just happen.
I actually, yeah, with XK in the lobby, and I think we might be seeing like a double hidden battle from XK and Minakuchi.
The main thing you have to ask is, do you get closer to 1 million score with no mod and misses or with hidden and misses? Unless you're full combo, then never mind.
Just SS.
True.
Simple strat.
We should tell the players. Why are you making this so difficult for yourself? You just have to double S the maps.
Just double S everything.
Like the only reason you let Japan win is because you don't double S. Why don't you just do that?
Truly the god strat. Solves all your problems. Oh, looks like we're starting. And okay, only one mod. Minakuchi, I thought they'd be going with hidden, but it looks like they're going no mod. The only mod lobby is going to be XK, so now Indonesia is going to have the mod advantage in this tiebreaker. Finally starting up this 8-minute gauntlet of a map to determine who will make it to the next stage.
Will the risk pay off? We're seeing no skip strats once again.
Players opting to vibe for about a minute. SK has been known to show up even though they have gone in with a lot of mods before. So I wonder if that'll be the case, or if maybe this might be an overmodding case and it might end up backfiring for Indonesia. Germany could run away with this. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out as this tiebreaker starts. The intro is quite calm, but it gets quite speedy very quickly.
We kindly ask the client to no longer leave us hanging.
Please, client, not like this. Client is making this start a lot longer than it should be. Oh god, apparently one of the players was tapping Aether Ritual at the start. That is amazing. The Aether Ritual buff might be coming in for Oomphy. Alright, starting up with the map though. Indonesia has the score lead for now off of the mod advantage from XK. Be struggling a little bit with accuracy at the beginning. It's still holding just under 99%. Things changing so far. Nothing is too crazy in this intro. Everyone's just kind of gathering their combo. Although these parts are deceptively tricky. That Kenny Duran's picking up the first miss of this map. And that's right before the speed up.
XK is a player to watch though. That hidden bonus is going to matter a lot on a long map.
Yeah, and even though Kenny Duran did miss, that score lead is still in favor of Indonesia because of that mod advantage. It's helping out so much. And Kenny Duran's also holding on pretty good accuracy as well. They're almost back up to the 400 combo multiplier. XK, though, gonna be missing a bit on that stream. But Kuchi missing a ton. Oh my gosh, Kenny Duran trading all those misses. Everyone's missing aside from Oopie, who's holding their full combo. Indonesia's gonna keep their score lead. But things are gonna get a little bit closer now. Everyone's combos seem to have sort of stabilized for now, though. Let's see if that remains. Oopie's gonna be dropping their full combo, missing a lot of that 1/3. That's gonna be giving Indonesia an even bigger score lead now. We still have quite a bit of map to go, though. This mod advantage is helping out Indonesia so much. These streams are really tricky. Both players are hitting them for now, though. Minakuchi gonna be picking up a miss. Oh no. Germany need to keep some combos going and hope Indonesia miss soon.
Am I seeing this correctly, or is XK holding the highest accuracy in the lobby with hidden?
That, oh my gosh, yeah, that is correct. That is huge for Indonesia, and Minakuchi is really struggling on this. Oh no! A ton of misses coming in from them. That is not what you want to see if you're rooting for Germany right now. Indonesia look to be running away with this. They might secure top 3. Oopie could be dropping their combo. Minakuchi with a few more misses. Indonesia with some absolutely insane combos. XK is going to be dropping their combo this time. Say that. This score lead is absolutely huge, and this is on an 8-minute map as well.
Kenny Duran is the only combo currently on the map.
Oh, just that you say that though, they do drop it. Nearly everyone's resetting their combo in this section, aside from XK, who's building up a little bit of combo. This is quite a tricky section with hidden. I'm quite surprised they are hitting this.
The XK buff.
XK is just going ham on this map. They do not want to lose this. They want to secure top 3 for Indonesia. And this score lead, this is going to be so hard for Germany to recover. They need to start building up combos now. They cannot afford a really big mistake. Still got another 4th of the map to go, but things are really in favor for Indonesia. This is looking really rough for Germany. Oopie missing on the slowdown. Getting closer to the end of the map. Germany needs a miracle to come back from this.
But it's 120,000 points. I don't even think a miracle can do it at this point. Like, it's not just XK holding on ridiculously well, it's also Kaiti Durham outperforming both the Germany players.
Yeah, there's still one more stream, but Indonesia needs to just note lock. Both players need to just absolutely just note lock and just die on the last stream, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. MMP picking up another miss, and I think that's gonna be it for Germany. I think Indonesia has secured this map. Kaiti Durham's gonna miss towards the end, but it's too little too late. XK misses on this as well. And that is it. Indonesia are going to be going to the next stage of this Taiko World Cup. They are confirmed top 3 for the first time in the country's history of this tournament series. Congratulations to Indonesia for an absolutely stellar performance. And congrats to Germany for also playing phenomenally well. It's just XK at the end of there. That is just a really tough score to compete with.
Those are some 140 100s with Hidden. What do you do? Except pray.
Yeah,
Nothing.
that is such an insane score from XK right there. GG, well played.
The 11th seed heading to the top 3 against the top 2 seeded teams, South Korea and Japan.
I can't believe an 11 seed team is actually going to be playing in the top 3. This has just been an absolutely amazing tournament for Indonesia, and Germany as well had a really good run there until the very end, where they unfortunately are going to drop out after a very intense match. So it's a tiebreaker. Congrats to Germany for making it to the top 4, and congrats to Indonesia for securing themselves top 3, and who knows, they could even go even further. They've been having the bracket run of their lives right now.
I'm very interested to see how South Korea scales against Indonesia or Japan. We could see the most insane upset just an hour from now in the South Korea versus Japan match. Still going to happen. It could happen.
You never know. This tournament has been filled with a lot of surprises. It's been a crazy tournament so far. So many tiebreakers and just crazy matches happening. I really cannot wait to see how the grand finals unfolds and also the next match unfolds.
I'm very excited indeed. But we have to wait another hour.
Yeah, we're going to be waiting an hour and 20 minutes till the next match. Definitely stay tuned, guys, if you guys can stay awake. If you're in North America or South America, it is quite late for us, but if it's a time that favors you, definitely stay tuned for the last match of this weekend. It's going to be a good one. And that will be it for the stream. We'll be taking a short break and then coming back with the last match of the weekend and also the map pool showcase, which will be a bit later on into the day. Stay tuned for those two things and see y'all later.